All right, welcome to the video. Methodical Man here. Just going to do a quick daily review for you guys, kind of show you how we did today. I wanted to start off with this Bulenox account, kind of show you guys this account. This was one day last week. It was 3 trading days ago. It was on the 15th. I think we've had 3 trading days since then. Maybe a little more, I'm not sure. But you can see, how does that keep coming up? You see we were down $750 on this account on this particular day, and we were down to the balance being $50,324 right there. So we only had about $390 in drawdown left on that account, because at one point we were up over $2,000 on it. So that was on the 15th, as you guys can, I don't know if you can see, but right there on the 15th of last week. So just kind of showing you guys that, because this morning, this afternoon, whatever, we finished trading about 1:30 or so. We passed that account. So we took it from about $400 away from hitting our drawdown and blowing the account to actually passing the account today. And yes, we did make $1,600 today, which is not an atypical day. That's more than I normally would make on a single account, but we had a really good London session. We took a nice $700 winner during London, and then obviously we made a few trades here during New York to kind of get us over the top there, and we'll kind of go over the trades that we took. And it was nothing crazy, really. There was nothing too crazy about the trades at all. Right here, first thing this morning, 10:16, we were kind of moving down. So at this point, I came into the day kind of bullish. But then after we saw price action start to move down, there was nothing about it that looked bullish after that. So we didn't get an entry here on this inversion, because on the 2-minute we hit the internal liquidity already. So I was looking for some sort of entry to the downside, and I was even looking at the 30-second chart, thinking that I would take that just for an entry to the downside. So I think right there at about 10 a.m. We found somewhere in here, we found an entry on the 30-second chart. Let's find it. Okay, right here. So if we zoom in here, I made a mistake here. I was looking at this 30-second gap right here. And I know it's a small gap, but that's what I was looking at anyway. And I was waiting for us to invert that, which we did. And I was going to take the entry. So as you can see, we closed below here. I took the short, okay? We pushed back up. For some reason, I didn't mark the gap out when we pushed back up. So I was looking at this area, and I thought that we closed above the gap, and we had not. And so I thought to myself that I had broken my rules because I didn't take the trade off right here on a close above. And so as soon as we moved back into green, I just took the trade off, thinking like, okay, well, I broke the rules, but at least I got out break even. Once I looked at it again, I realized that we had just tested the gap, and we did not actually close above it. So I would have been holding for this internal liquidity here, would have been my break even. And then I would have targeted, obviously, the low, and you can see it went to it. So that one only netted us about $80 in profit, and that's okay. So we took that one, and we just kind of moved on to the next. And the next one, let's get back over here. So there's that 30-second one. Here's the next trade that we took. And we just got to push back up. We knew we still had the internal liquidity down here, the sell side down here. So I did participate in this short here. We kind of, we pushed up, rejected, and then inversed this. And I took a little trade here. Got stopped down on my runner, but that's okay. This trade here, I did not take, because we still had, that's right, we still had room to go here to the downside, to the sell side liquidity. I don't have it marked out anymore, but so I didn't take this one. And you can see it would have worked, but we just did not take it. And then another one over here that we did take. This was one I didn't feel great about. I didn't like how wide the stop was. and I just overall didn't feel great about it. So I took it anyway, but just kind of I did follow the rules. So I took it for the close below. You can see we got in a little late. We created a swing right here. We zoom in, you can see we created that swing there. So, and then we pushed back up, and then we came back below this swing that we created. So I broke even stop right here once we went back below that swing, and I got stopped out break even. It ended up going my way. Price kind of chopped up here and then ended up going, but we weren't in that trade, and that's okay. That is all right by me. And then we took another short here. I think this was off a 30-second setup as well. It was. We're delivering from a 3-minute fair value gap there. We can go to the 30-second and look at it. I was just looking for any reason to take the short there. And the 1 minute didn't offer anything, and so we switched over to the 30-second there and took it. Where is it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Is it? No, that's not it. That's the last trade of the day that we took. So here it is. So yeah, we pushed up here, 3-minute gap. We held. We had a 30-second inversion here. So once we closed below, I took the short, and then we took profit on our first one here at this swing, and then we took the other one here at this swing. Obviously, it sold off a lot more. That's okay. We weren't too concerned with that. And then there was a couple of opportunities during lunchtime, and we chose not to take those because of the time of day. And then the last trade of the day was right there just after 1. And you can see it here. We held this 2-minute gap, 1-minute gap, and then we inversed this one here back to the upside. So we jumped in there. On the momentum, we did not wait for the close. We took momentum there. We broke even stop at the swing. That was the plan, was to break even stop here at the swing. But I noticed my P&L, and we pushed across 53,000. So we took the trade off, and we passed the account. So I tell you guys all that just to say, you know, like we were down to $360-ish in drawdown there. And we end up bringing the account back and actually passing it. And I want you to just think about how many times you've had an account, PA or eval or whatever, be that close to the drawdown, and then you just kind of give up on the account, right? So this just shows that you can undertaker the account even when you're that close to the drawdown, $300 or $400. You just size down. You take the next trade with half size or whatever it may allow you to take, and you just go from there. So just wanted to post a video right quick and show that. So on most of my accounts today, we were only up $80, and that's from that very first trade that we took. And then obviously I didn't copy trade beyond that. So ended up $1,600. So that's it for today. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Bulenox does have 83% off currently. Coupon code in the description. Remember, 71% off APEX through tomorrow. Half price resets, 1-day pass. And $90 for a MyFunded Futures account using the code FEB10. Link in the description for that as well. We got all the links for the best deals for the prop firms down below. Check those out. If you want to join the Discord, it is $10 a month. Link down below for that. And we'll be back live tomorrow for the New York session at 9:15. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you then.